Hello, my dear friends. Today I'm talking about the retrograde cycle of Mars through Leo and Cancer. And all this is starting with 4th of September 2024, when Mars ingress in Cancer sign. And all this cycle is end on 17th of June 2025, when Mars will ingress in Virgo. Mars retrogrades occur approximately every 2 years, a little over that, almost every 2 years and 1 month, making them relatively rare. These retrogrades, like any retrograde, present a significant part of our lives in the collective journey. But we have so many events that will take place anyway in the future. What can happen during this retrograde station? Political crisis. It means national leaders could be undermined or challenged, leading to political instability. We know all the things that will happen. All kind of election in Europe, in United States, in some other part of the world. Also, public conflicts. Tensions between the government and the people could escalate, manifesting in protests, revolts, riots, or even a regime change. Yeah, this is important. Image issues. The national image or international reputation of any country could be negatively affected. Of course, this is linked powerfully with the natal chart of that country. Yeah. These configurations call for a careful and diplomatic approach by leaders to navigate the challenges and conflicts that may arise. This combination of influences suggests that all through there is a tendency for introspection and evaluation, due to also with help of retrograde Saturn in Pisces. Also, can be a tension between and become a conflict between the needs and desires of population and the collective action or decisions, including those of governments or international organizations. When Mars will start to retrograde in Leo on the 8th of December 2024, the astrological configuration may indicate a period of revolution and strategic adjustment in international relations and alliances. The nations or group in question may reconsider its position within existing alliances or explore new partnerships that are more aligned with its evolutionary path. The trend suggests that these changes are supported by a positive flow of energy, and that despite potential delays or challenges, the overall direction is beneficial. What can happen? Reforming international alliances, diplomatic initiatives, renewed collective strategies. Maybe because on 8th of December we know maybe already the President of the United States. Yeah. Also, when it's about retrograde Mars in Cancer, it's more about local affairs, inner affairs, internal affairs, community decisions, or communication issues that are influenced or supported by collective ideals, social movements, or international alliances. There can be some manifestation like inspire social mobilization. People are coming together, gathered, do things together. Diplomatic conflict resolution, okay? Subtle and influential communication. So public communication campaigns or local initiatives may use power in a subtle way to give messages that resonate with collective ideals and promote social unity. Now we have to see if it's about manipulation or a good sense of communication. When the Mars will start to be direct again on 23rd of February 2025 in Cancer, So now, after all the changes, adjustments, whatever, that had been closed already, could become transformed in diplomatic agreements, strategic communication, and a conclusion about conflict resolution that had been made. Also, can be some defensive diplomatic initiatives, some fight for territories or for rights of the people, defense of national interests. When Mars is direct in Leo again, it's about action, energy, determination, dynamic and creative energy, with a strong desire to be recognized and to bring about significant changes. So it's about to put new foundations and to build something on it. That it's about community, family, and what it means, real values in society. Which are the practical ways to cope with Mars retrograde? While Mars is retrograde, we are less coordinated and more prone to accidents. We may express accumulated aggression in inappropriate ways. Drive carefully, don't rush, no matter what. Avoid extreme sports and overusing your body in exercise to compensate for missed workouts. Stay away from combative, angry, or aggressive people. Avoid becoming one of these aggressive people. So you have to be aware about your frustration, the things that you wanted to do and you couldn't be successful in this, and to be aware that you need to have patience, to readjust your plans, maybe to think more times and change something in your plans to work out in final and to take a decision. And when the Mars will become direct again, to take actions. Also, for some of you that are born with retrograde Mars in the natal chart, there are some things that you should be aware of. Because retrograde Mars can significantly influence how people experience and manifest Martian energy, especially for those of you that you have retrograde Mars in your natal chart. Mars retrograde in the natal chart suggests that a person may experience challenges related to Martian energy, which implied action, aggression, motivation, and initiative, something that is too much or too less, and using the energy in an inappropriate way. These people may have a different approach to pursuing their goals and may be more introspective about their desires and ambitions. Retrograde Mars in the natal chart can indicate that people may be more cautious or avoid direct conflicts, having difficulty expressing their anger or motivation openly. There may be some fluctuations in energy levels and in how the people manifest their will. Also, there may be a constant need to review and analyze actions and impulses. With Mars in transit, retrograde in Leo, Martian energy manifests in ways that influence creativity, self-expression, and the desire for recognition. Leo is a fire sign that values personal expression and leadership. So, in this case, you need to reviewing the way that you are creating things, project, plans, whatever, to see how you use your ego and the recognition and how you handle the recognition issues. Because can be a period that may test feelings related to status and recognition, with potential frustrations related to lack of appreciation or personal success. Also, there may be a need to reflect on leadership style and how responsibilities and authority are assumed. When it's about Mars retrograde in Cancer transit, Martian energy is influenced by everything connected with emotional security, family, and everything that is linked with the past. So, could appear emotional issues, reviewing family relationships, some discussions, topics that have been forgot or putting under the carpet, and the way you manifest emotions. So, you should be aware about all this. Let's see how this retrograde of Mars in Leo and Cancer is working for each ascendant. For those with ascendant in Aries, when retrograde Mars in Leo in your 5th house, challenges may arise related to creativity, self-expression, and romantic relationships. You might reassess your creative projects or how you express affection. Conflicts with children or with loved ones or difficulties in manifesting passion might require a more introspective approach. When Mars retrograde in Cancer in your 4th house, there are maybe issues related to home and family. Put it on the table. You might need to address unsolved family conflicts or reassess how you manage your home and emotional stability. Feelings related to security and roots may need special attention. You need to balance your love life with home responsibilities. If you are single, you may face challenges in meeting new partners as your life becomes more centered on personal issues and family matters. This retrograde can also serve as an opportunity to strengthen existing bonds with people. If you are in a committed relationship, use this time to develop communication and understanding with your partner. Make your home a place where both of you can thrive and feel secure. For those with ascendant in Taurus, when Mars is retrograde in Leo in your 4th house, matters related to home, family, and your past may need reconsideration. Conflicts with family members or tensions related to housing may arise. This is a good time to reflect on how you manage your private life and emotional stability. While Mars is retrograde in Cancer in your 3rd house, communication, relationship with siblings and neighbors, or daily activities may be affected. Conflicts in these areas or a need to rethink how you communicate and express ideas might arise. You may reconsider decisions related to education or short trips. If you are single, you might encounter difficulties in meeting new people within your social cycle or local community. However, this retrograde could also increase opportunities for deep conversations and stimulating intellectual exchange that could strengthen connections. For couples, it is important to increase openness and honesty in communication. Don't let misunderstandings or assumptions enter in your relationship. Engage in new hobbies or interests with your partner. For those with ascendant in Gemini, while Mars is retrograde in Leo, communication, education, relationships with siblings and neighbors may be areas of tension. You might feel the need to review how you express your ideas or resolve conflicts in these areas. Challenges in daily communication or mobility could arise. While Mars is retrograde in Cancer in your 2nd house, issues related to money, personal values, and resources might need reevaluation. Unexpected expenses or difficulties in managing finances could arise. It's a suitable time to reflect on your values and how you manage your material resources. For single individuals, it might be difficult to meet potential partners as you might be too busy with work or financial obligations. However, solid and trustworthy relationship should be built on similar values and a rational approach. If you are in a committed relationship, discuss finances, material matters, and long-term plans and goals with your partner. Avoid impulsive financial decisions that could affect your relationship. For those with ascendant in Cancer, while Mars is retrograde in Leo in your second house, finances, resources, and values might be affected. You might feel the need to review how you manage your money and possessions. Conflicts related to finances or challenges regarding material security might arise. While Mars is retrograde in Cancer in your first house, personal identity and the way you express your will might be reassessed. You could feel more introspective and rethink how you assert yourself in the world. Internal tensions or conflicts related to self-image might occur. If you are single, you might find it difficult to come out of your shell and attract new partners during this period. While retrograde can be challenging, it can also be an opportunity for self-discovery and personal growth, ultimately resulting in more meaningful and authentic relationship. For those in committed relationships, be mindful of your actions and words. Avoid impulsive or aggressive behavior, reevaluate your goals and needs. For those with ascendant in Leo, while Mars is retrograde in Leo in your first house, your identity, actions, and how you present yourself to the world may be readjust. It's time of introspection where you review your will, desires, and how you will use your personal energy. Internal conflicts related to how you perceive yourself and express your personality might arise. While Mars is retrograde in Cancer in your 12th house, you may experience a period of deep introspection, where internal conflicts or hidden issues comes to the surface. You might feel the need to withdraw and reflect on the past or on self-destructive behaviors. Challenges related to mental or spiritual health could occur. It's imperative to be aware of your partner's needs and not be too self-centered during this transition. This can be a period of profound emotional researching and vulnerability, so you need to provide your partner with a safe and supportive environment to express themselves. This retrograde can also be an excellent time to explore the depth of your subconscious and uncover your hidden desires and fears. Single people might not make the extra effort to attract new partners. However, this retrograde can be an opportunity for inner self-examination and spiritual growth, and resulting in fulfilling connections. So it's a kind of refresh from within. Maybe you had passed recently in some dramatic situation related to somebody that is linked with your loved ones, maybe somebody from your family, parent, maybe your mother, have been experienced some dramatic situation, and now all the suffering from coming from within, from yourself, is you need to get it out, to release yourself from guilt, tension, and the regrets, because some actions in the life we cannot control even 100%. So you don't need to put too much weight on your shoulders because other people have been experiencing bad situations. For those with ascendant in Virgo, while Mars is retrograde in Leo, it's time for introspection and reflection on hidden issues or the need to solve internal conflicts. You might feel the need to withdraw from social life to regain your balance. The past may come into focus and unresolved issues might need resolution. While retrograde Mars in Cancer is transiting your 11th house, friendships, involvement in groups, networking, and future aspirations might be reviewed. Tensions in social relationships or difficulties in achieving long-term goals might arise. It's a good time to reflect on your role in the community and your aspirations. Be inclined to shift your focus from the spiritual realm of introspection to the social realm of friends and acquaintances. This shift might be demanding, as you could find yourself in a situation where you have to choose between your love life and your social cycles and activities. If you are single, you might have difficulty meeting new people who could become potential partners through usual social networks. Balancing your social life with time for your partner is crucial for those that are in long-term relationships. Do not neglect your partner's emotional needs also. For those with ascendant in Libra, while Mars is retrograde in Leo in your 11th house, relationships with friends, groups, or your groups you belong to, and your future plans might be affected. Conflicts in these areas or a need to reconsider your long-term goals might arise. It's a suitable time to reflect on your role in the community and your hopes. Retrograde Mars in Cancer in transit in your 10th house, career, social status, and professional ambitions might be reviewed also. Tensions with bosses or challenges in achieving professional goals could arise. It's a good time to reflect on your career direction and how you use your authority. If you are single, it might be difficult to prioritize your love life, as you likely have more career goals and a public image to achieve. However, this retrograde can be beneficial when finding a partner at work or through your network. For couples, it's also essential to communicate openly about career aspirations and ensure the relationship is not neglected. This retrograde may also offer a great chance to review your work-life balance and find ways to integrate romantic relationships into your professional goals. For those with ascendant in Scorpio, while Mars is retrograde in Leo in your 10th house, professional ambitions and your career might need revelation. Challenges related to career, conflicts with some authorities, or a need to reconsider your professional direction might arise. That's why it's a good time to reflect on how you achieve your goals and reputation and what path you need to go on for a refresh in your career. While Mars is retrograding Cancer sign in your 9th house, personal beliefs, higher education, and long-distance travel might be reviewed. Conflicts related to beliefs, philosophy, or travel plans could arise. It's a suitable time to reflect on your personal growth and how you expand your horizons in the future. If you are single, you might find it difficult to settle down and commit to a relationship, as your desire for adventure and personal growth may have priority. However, this can also be an opportunity to meet people you encounter on your journey or discover new horizons. Couples should find ways to maintain a healthy and respectful relationship. Explore new ways of thinking with your partner, which will help you to expand your mind and have a better intellectual and spiritual connection. Those with ascendant in Sagittarius, while Mars is retrograde in Leo in your 9th house, personal beliefs, higher education, and long-distance travel might need revelation. Conflicts related to studies, religion, or travel could arise. It's a good time to reflect on how you expand your horizons and deepen your knowledge. While Mars is retrograde in Cancer over your 8th house, issues related to shared resources, intimacy, and personal transformation might surface. Tensions related to joint finance or inheritance, as well as a need to reflect on intimate relationships and profound transformations in your life could arise. Maintaining emotional and financial boundaries in your relationships might be a challenge. If you are single, you might find hard to maintain healthy boundaries and trust new potential partners when you come in a relationship. However, this retrograde can also be seen as a chance for deeper and more intimate relationships if approached with care and wisdom. For those in relationships, communicate openly and honestly with your partner about emotional and financial needs, desires, and expectations. Also about your intimacy together. Try not to keep secrets or be resentful, as this can escalate and harm the relationship. For those with ascendant in Capricorn, Mars in Leo will retrograde in your 8th house. Issues related to shared resources, intimacy, and personal transformation might need re-evaluation. Conflicts related to joint finances, inheritance, or debts, as well as a need to confront deep fears and desires could arise. While Mars is retrograde in Cancer over your 7th house, partnerships and close relationships might be affected. Conflicts with partners or a need to reassess your approach to relationships could arise. It's a suitable time to reflect on how you relate to others, no matter who are these others, and what you seek in a partnership. You might need to balance your work life and relationship dynamics during this period. As a single person, if you are single, you might find it hard to meet new partners or maintain existing relationships. However, this can be a chance for introspection and to gain clarity on what you want in any relationship. For those already in a relationship, ensure open communication with your partner and resolve any unsolved conflicts or issues. It's important to work together on common goals and find ways to strengthen the bond between you. For those with ascendant in Aquarius, Mars in Leo is retrograde in your 7th house. Partnerships and close relationships might need re-evaluation. Conflicts or a need to reconsider your approach to relationships and collaborations could arise. It's a good time to reflect on your partnerships and what you want from them. While Mars is retrograde in Cancer in your 6th house, daily routines, work environment, and health might be affected. Conflicts related to work, health issues, or daily responsibilities might arise. It's a suitable time to reflect on how you manage your daily life and well-being. Here, because it's the axe of Aquarius, Leo, it's about maybe issues with your cardiovascular system. So, if you are stressed too much, work too much, use your energy in an appropriate way, will affect your cardiovascular system. So don't put pressure on you more than it's normal. And also take care of how you use your body. Extreme sports, or to use your body in an extreme way is not okay. If you are single, it may be challenging to meet new people as your focus may be on daily responsibilities and work commitments. However, this period can be beneficial for establishing new routines and organizing your daily life. For those in relationships, pay attention to maintaining a healthy work-life balance. Don't let work stress affect your relationship. Instead, use this time to discuss any health or routine-related issues that may impact your partnership. For those with ascendant in Pisces, while Mars is retrograde in Leo in your 6th house, daily routines, work, and health might need re-evaluation. Conflicts related to work, health issues, cardiovascular, and circulation of the blood in the body, or daily responsibilities could arise. It's good time to reflect on how you manage your daily life and your work environment. So don't push yourself too much. Don't make a fuss of anything. Don't take it personally when it's about work environment. So be relaxed. Life is nice. While Mars in Cancer is a retrograde over your 5th house, creativity, romance, and relationships with children might be affected. Challenges related to your self-expression, romantic relationships, or creative projects could arise. It's a suitable time to reflect on how you express yourself and what brings you joy. If you are single, you might find it hard to engage in romantic pursuits, as you may be busy with daily responsibilities and work. However, here it's an opportunity to evaluate what is truly important in a partnerships and how to express your creativity. For couples, it's important to be mindful of how daily routines and responsibilities impact your relationship. Use this time to strengthen your bond and find ways to express your affection and creativity together. Now, look in your natal chart, where will transit this retrograde period of Mars in Leo and Cancer. I'm waiting your questions and comments down below. Also down below, I will put all the stages of this cycle of retrograde of Mars in Cancer and Leo. Until next time, I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.